I'll take it.
Yeah, this might be a fast one here at Kilios. We got both teams lined up in B.
Okay, well, blinds are out. Laz and 10 going to be able to find 2 kills. Sugar Zero answering back 1 as well.
It's good to see him back on the KJ. You know, we saw that attempt.
Yes.
You and I did with the, and I mean, that's huge for Zeta. If they can get all these pieces clicking, you know, we've seen good performances out of Laz and the others, and they're just mowing them down with the Bulldogs.
They are like, so far they haven't been able to get close enough. The flash is good, but 10 finds the fire, as does Laz. Won't be able to deny it. Plant now coming in. Laz gonna be able to find one. The flank from Fox, absolutely monstrous. The push in, Crow. Good for the headshot, but needs another one, and he will not find it. Man standing at the end will eventually locate the spike. Trade it out. Breachless on either side, but the man advantage very much there as Laz is the last one standing. A singular shock dart gets the reveal onto one, sends out the spam, but has to pull back away. Winning this would be miraculous. The shot's not really connected to the box, but Cruz does. Dart forward, trying to clear any KJ util that might be here. Jitboy spotting Depp, and Depp clearly doesn't give a damn. He just runs on by, and oh, Cruz barely off with the spray, and 10 is able to collect the kill. Flash now out from the backside. Jitboy's mowing down 2, has to swap over the classic, and he wins out the fight with it. Taking down Crow, isolating the spike, and now Laz as well as Depp now just pushing forward, spots him, kills him.
Initiators, some flashes in hand.
Narrowly misses him, and Laz goes back over towards Sewer. The push out of Heaven. Fox will find 10. Sushi again drops out of Heaven, finds an elimination, and once more it's going to be Laz all in his lonesome. Shock Dart goes in, will tag him down to 55, but they're just sticking on to this one. There's no reason not to. Push on the corner, Jitboys for the finish. Faster pace now. Depp already up over the top, but a great duel one. Does take a nasty bit of damage there, and Cruz lurking in the corner will manage to find a 1. Takes down Sugar Zero, so now both teams going to be without an Omen. Seems like Talon not really noting exactly where Depp is at this point. He's going to be swinging out in a moment, trying to get the catch, but Jitboys goes in. They pull back away, doesn't reveal either. And now a 1v1, it's already held a half. 10's got to swing the corner. He forces him off for a moment, but Fox left empty here from Talon, so no one going to get stunned up. It's a fast take. The weaker weaponry. Nade out, goes right to Crow's feet, gets knocked down to 70. The Seekers as well about to connect, and they do. As 3 kills exchanged on either side. Depp with the updraft tucks away into the corner. The Cloud Burst, it goes away, and he can't draw down the shorty fast enough. Would have seen the corner of his cloak, but now notes him, and the headshot comes across his position. Question is, can he win the fight? Swings out. Shock Dart goes across. Sushi swings away from it, doesn't take the damage. Laz tries to line it up, but he cannot. Pressure still being applied, though, from both sides of the map. Cruz looking to go for maybe a little bit of a TP play, but now Laz is dead, and that leaves Long completely open.
Oh, this is tough.
Depp is not ready. He's going to fall, and now it's all on Crow. Was damn clutch in their last series. So far, looking decent. Sushi gets ahead of the fault line, playing a little bit of ring around the rosy. Crow, though, jumps up on the lumber.
Backed off a little bit.
Yeah, really good paranoid timing. Fault line had connected. Now it's going to be Hunter's Fury opened up. Laz just looking to catch people pushing their way into the site. He will be able to find Jitboy. Sushi pushing up, gets Depp, but then Laz scoops a second. Oh, seems like surely this will be their round to go ahead and finally break the streak. Pat will take one more with him to the grave. Giga Thrifty. That was the question. Depp's going to get stunned up by a Trailblazer, and Sushi starts things off quite nicely. Finds one. Showstopper out, but shut cost. But should be pretty comfortable, and there you go. In a couple of the past rounds, but Fox, yeah.
There's a bunch of ults in store from Talon.
Only then it goes across, but Depp finds Cruz. I think he might have been through the
smoke.
Pushes into the connector. Takes down Jitboys as well. Pat able to alleviate that pressure. The paint shells into the corner, looking phenomenal. Takes 10 down. Puts himself over now towards the spike. Pat now holding things in, keeping Sushi Boys protected as they look to steal this away. And Pat now suddenly on for an ace. Will get stunned up, but the defuse comes through. The round is already over. Whiffy from both, but Fox does come out on top. With a blind spray, though, from the backside.
Paranoia, that's it.
Goes across into hell, but there's the fault line. Do they get in front of it? I think the answer is yes, but they still get shut down. Sushi with 2 more. Flash out on a link. Sushi will eat that, unfortunately, but Jitboys will be able to claim for this spike. Push in, headshot's great. Spike on the ground, 10. Cruz looking to hold, has to go for the reload, backs away. The Depp is already in the sight. 10, however, going to be taken down. Laz now falling, time running low. And Depp lines up 2. 10 seconds remaining. Just Fox, he's got a Bulldog in hand. They're both low HP, but Depp stood there, had to eat it. Depp now to push out, spots at least 2. So a little bit more. Cloudburst goes down. He wants to push into this one. They're trying to overwhelm him. He runs out of bullets. It will, in the end, be a 1-for-1, but Crow is very quick to reply and even up the odds. 3 kills for Crow, eventually taken down by Cruz. Will be able to recover a Spectre, but fancies his chances with this Sheriff a little bit more. A 1-2 punch as 10 gets the elimination. Swing onto the corner, 10 to be good for another one. Sushi Boy's gonna be taken down. Fox and Jit Boy's able to answer in kind. They now break open the C site. The Paranoia forces back Crow. Depp waiting for his moment. No updrafts available. The dash at the ready. Fox goes to the flank. And no one's watching for this. Laz now gonna be taken out. Fox does not look to overcommit. Doesn't want to get caught. He finds one. Crews up on flat. Will be able to get the finishing two.
Breach can throw that utility through from the back of garage.
Remembers here, slowed up by the smoke. Paranoia cuts across. Pat now in the site by himself, and he will die alone as well. Sugar Zero with a nice kill, spray into the smoke. Cruz let a man disadvantage, and 10 is pushing maybe a bit faster than they would anticipate from behind. Whip shot comes across there from depth, but Crow is looking to hold it down. There's not really being deterred by this. The flash is good. Crow isolated backside. Fox able to find one. Sushi with the stinger, and how do they continue to do this? The Thrifties. Stinger in a Sheriff. Depth locked down. Sugar Zero finds Fox.
He's gonna wait at the edge of this. Sugar Zero's got him dialed in, and that's got the headshot.
Get himself situated over towards C main. Dart finds nothing, but his position going to be noted. Push out around. Sushi Boy's good for one. Last out spotted, taken down. Sushi again. I mean, this guy with the triple kills has just been so consistent.
He's been amazing.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, with how close this one is and how it's looking like it might go a little bit deeper, potentially. You want to just be better safe than sorry here. It's going to be very difficult, this 4-on-1, but
down to this jiggle peak. Not much spotted, but noise now heard, and there goes 10. Pat not even eating that much damage from the showstopper, but eventually ends up getting taken down by Laz.
Oh my god.
Paranoia across, and that catches everybody in the choke point. They now have to back away. Out of garage, finds the kill. Laz taken down. Sugar Zero finds another.
Spike down, C.
Eating some damage, looks to take the fight, and he finds him. If we've learned anything, it's that Sushi's going to be good for at least one more, and that would get them the round win. Understanding
oh my god.
He could be there. And Sushi, what did I say?
30 seconds
Continuing
left.
to hold here, and Sewer might be rewarded for his patience. As Fox is playing close, but no. Depp doesn't read it. Fox finds the kill. Jit Boys gets Crow.
Remaining.
And now Paz takes down 10. And that's going to be it. Up a bit, maybe overheating, I should say. Managing, dash in, delivers himself on death, try to retake, but do they read his position? There's the drop down, goes into the smoke, they lose it for a moment, and suddenly it is winnable, and he's got it! Eco-Lakia play from Talon, from Jet Boys to close it out as Step.
Paranoia in hand, a lot of utility to work with here as well for Zeta. Flashes. Shock darts, owl drone.
They just don't want to give ult charge and extra cash over to the side of Talon, so Zeta, it will just be a 4-man sacrifice. That kill. Cruz in the meantime is going to be taken down. Depp with a nice swing out over towards Pizza, finds one. Jit Boy's going to get another as we get brought to a 3v3. Spike dropped just in front of the side. Depp playing at a market where somebody else could be pushing in. And Garnets, even with 10 health, still manages to find some additional value. Gets another kill. Fox is going to swing out. Depp dashing back, will eventually get taken down, and suddenly a 1v1. Given the weapon advantage, you would expect the Sugar Zero can get it! Two players directly behind him on the opposite side of the wall. The flash is great. Sugar Zero swings out, finds one. Cruz at 26 HP. For a single kill before getting taken down, and now Jit Boys has revealed his location. Stops the spike defuse before it gets the half, but needs to win out the rest of the fight and has to swap to the classic. No bullets remaining. Jumps out of the smoke for a brief moment. The reload now on the shorty. The push out. Sugar Zero gets the knife. Paranoia finds him. They're wary about this close angle. Flash timing decent. Garnet's able to find the kill, but covering fire comes across, and they trade it right back. The 2v2 is the door. Quick to be broken. Cover going out. Should quickly be broken is what I mean to say. Here's they're going for it now, but Jen struck down Cruz with a great headshot. TP's up on top of Jen, and
by Crow on this eco round for Zeta.
Knife will go out, throws it into market to keep it covered so they can't clear. So knows that there's two people that were ready to push up towards Pizza. They start drifting away. Seems like the call here mid-round is going to be to try to get this spike over towards A site.
Yeah, it looks like they want to avoid the KO. A little bit of a tension, a little bit of a noise.
Sees the arm, but can't get the headshot, so has to just back away. Garnet's now in onto the side to place him with the ready. Sugar Zero going to be the first to fall. Jit Boys finding that kill. As Cruz, he beats up onto Heaven. Moves away, the push coming in. See how long he wants to stay in this position for. Seems like he can stay for a while because Garnets is there. Keeps him covered. Depp taken down. Reset on the knives, and once again, for ZETA, it's about trying to find value, trying to find some kills. Call it the lurk. Fox has to back away, however. Still had been tagged up very early on in the round, but widely, it looks like ZETA just have to give this up.
Not had any losses just yet, but his Laz gonna be ready for this angle. No, he's not!
Fox, that was one of the weapons held to 10. Sprinting into the site, back away. Ping's coming down here onto the A site, and this does set up for Fox to have yet another flank. There's the entry paranoia. Cross will catch those in Heaven. Doesn't catch the one in Hell. The answer is no, and Sugar Zero is able to hold it down. Crow as well, up in Heaven, finding 2. Pat Jit Boys gone, the time running low. Certainly, this round is over. Spinning it out a bit too much here. Fox on the flank, tries to find at least a little bit of value, but in the end, Hell finding one, finds another. Depth with the open hand. It's an easy shot over onto Fox. Just Pat left on his lonesome. Spotted, wants to desperately just go for this plant, try to bait somebody out, but the drone is there to observe. Shock dart right at his feet. The push in from behind the door gets broken. The dart from Laz will be the thing that claims him.
30 seconds left.
I love you, Tom.
Puzzling, to say the least. Push on the corner. Laz not going to be able to find another one. Cruz does put an end to that reign of terror, but Pro and 10 just as quickly able to strike back. Garnet's now on his lonesome. Paranoid up. Cross will be able to grab the spike, but I mean, even planting
certainly
this
not.
probably a far cry. Hope do they allow it?
Try to make sure that they don't get super deep towards spawn.
Okay.
The Marshall shot does connect, but Crow's got him.
He does. Yeah, bit of a whip there on the fragment. Jit Boys is able to inch forward, swings the corner, and given how low he was, single shot from the Sheriff is good enough to do the job. They find the kill. Shock dart right at 10's feet. Oh, he's in a bad spot. But Laz is still here, and he still has a Guardian.
Spike
Or
down,
an Odin. Guardian was last round.
That was loud, yeah.
Jit Boys now 44 HP in a dream. The turret dissuading him from swinging forward into the site. Shows that there should be one more, but yeah, I mean, Laz was thinking about readjusting, and Garnet swings out. He ends up getting caught by both. Garnet's is going to be good for 2 kills.
30
Thrown
seconds
out, left on the ground. Smoke not there to cover him, so a chance at a res. Very unlikely. That being said, Sugar Zero with a nice headshot. He does manage to find that in the end. 3v4. Spike ticking away. Pat holding close. Should be noted. That dash came across. Flash down the stairs, swing out from the smoke. Fox finds depth. 0 point for 0 point, but Pat kind of shorts his. No command now, ticking away. Shorty, drawn out, paranoia, not going to connect onto him. As Crow,
30 seconds
seeing
left.
the jet dash up over the top, pushes out, helps find Cruz. They take him down, the Hunter's Fury. Not going to be too much else here for the side of ZETA. They do at least manage to find multiple kills. And for the Jit Boys throwing out the ult. Ahead. Scouts their positions, 10, waiting, Shorty be Shorty. Jit Boys gets the headshot, gets the kill. Plant now coming in. Dep, if he swung out, if he had interrupted it, ooh, could have been monstrous. But now, that pushes Pat into a 1v2. Laz, spotted, makes his way down the ramp, but takes quite a bit of damage through that wall bang. Push out, and they will be able to get him in the end. This 0 point doesn't necessarily tell him his position. Dep, swinging out, might not find some kills, but he does a hell of a lot of damage. The re-swing up from Cruz will put him down. Laz now, presence is noted. Cleans up 2, try to somehow claw this one back.
All 3 in boats for ZETA. Couple nice shots there from Sugar Zero, and only Pat left to try to get this done. 1v3, and yeah, not gonna happen. 10 just making sure that that's clear. Do have that tight angle being played by Jit Boys. Up and over for Dep.
Oh, okay, reveal onto 1.
30 seconds
At least Garnets is gonna be sat here in backside. Laz gonna be able to find Jit Boys situated up close and swing around the back. Fox does shift over to that Shorty dude.
And that time around, even though he's having a tough time finding those angles, he knows there's players in boats. Okay, Crow finally does find it. Yeah, I was going to say, I was expecting the plant to come through, but it looks like they were expecting maybe an aggressive push.
They're so used to waiting for under a minute to even attack the site that they were confused what to do once they had it. They're like, oh yeah, we can just plant this now. Laz's going to be cleared out. Jit Boy's able to find 1, but Dep firing back. Does take out Garnets. Nice spray damage though. Sugar Zero Knocked down to 24. Has to pull away, sets up a smoke. Continue to just spray him out is the question. For now, they're going to be distracted as they try to push in, and Jit Boys will be able to eliminate Crow. But Sugar Zero now versus 3 with the time. Running low. The cam goes across. He identifies him. Jit Boys on for the ace. Will get cut down. Dep finding one. Dashes in the boats, but Cruz swings in. Finds him. Now they know, but the question is, can they do anything about it? Jit Boys swings out. Sugar Zero now taken out of hell. The drop down comes through. Jit Boys again. Just doing significant work here for the team, but the Hunter's Fury now comes across. He's gonna try to avoid it. The shot doesn't connect. The push comes through.
Oh, he ran out of bullets!
Finds him, but he's in onto this spike. The defuse is coming in. Laz's position. He turns his sights now over towards Heaven. Jit Boy's still in the mix, and he has been a monster in some of these retakes. We'll see if he can be so once more. Cruz just keeping on top of that box and doesn't know which way to look.
Ooh.
Ends up falling. Jit Boy's gone as well. Leaves Garnet's now in a 1v2.
One enemy.
A
Certainly
1v1.
not.
The hold to half. The recon
There they are.
goes in, gets the ping. He pulls off of it. The dart now cleared. Gets the second one, taps it. He's trying to bait him out, and Laz. Okay, Nano goes down. Ooh, spots Laz. 0 point. Nullifying him for now. They should suspect that somebody has to be playing within the site itself, and given that they spotted everything else, it's going to be Boats, and yeah, now they know. 10 lines up one, tries to snap back on. He's good for the third. He wants to try to take some weapons out of the hands of ZETA, but in the end, won't be able to. So also gets that fragment out.
Camera's
Trying to
right
cut
above
off.
the door. Yeah.
Yep, spotting him. Oh, the spray through, and Cruz is gone, but Fox now opening up with the Hunter's Fury, looking to delay. Knows that there's so little time left on the clock. The neural tap out as well, but and these shock darts, if placed correctly, could be monstrous. They see Crow, they flush him over to the opposite side. Crow finding one, and Garnets just cannot steady the aim.
30 seconds.
Helps him out a bit. Dart in to try to clear. By the look of things, but not going to happen. So I mean, it's going to be some. Oh no, they get it at the very last second. Lockdown is destroyed. Jit Boy's good for one, but before he gets taken down, Cruz pushes out. Laz should have the jump, but he's not able to find it. But Dep will mow down 4. Woo!
Oh, Pat.
Oh, the flash out, and Pat is good for both. Garnet looks to hold, and the shot whiffs. He does not find the up shot. Sugar Zero's got a crossfires. He tries to exit. Sugar good for another one. A 2v2. The spike now stranded. The flank comes in, and Fox.
In the middle of the map. Pat. Oh, what a shot.
Again, he just finds the timing. That's now the knives canceled.
That's a null command gone.
Yeah, I'll push out. He sees one. That's the fragment down on that left-hand side.
Oh
10.
my God.
Shoot apart. The blind is in. Pat finds 3, just locking down mid.
Sure, they can keep that economy moving. Huge round.
Right here.
Once again. Now
Revealing
Pat
area.
sitting on mad stacks.
The door now shut. Cruz spotted, playing a risky game there. Will be okay in the end. The push coming through. Pat again, hugging the corners, finds the second elimination. Hunter's Fury, they turn their sights over towards Pat, but they still haven't been able to displace him. Swing out, 10 good for 1, but cannot continue to pursue the fight. The push comes in, the Odin in hand. Fox shuts him down, and Laz is the last one standing. The spike stranded at the entrance of A. And given the investment, Talon winning this round, going up to 11. Unless ZETA can pull up a Thrifty in the next one, it seems like overtime is almost guaranteed.
They'll be able to put a couple guns together for the next round with ZETA, but it probably won't be the full buy, especially now with Laz going down.
Paranoia across,
Oh my
does
God.
find one, but Depp still gets the headshot. Cruz playing close enough that he gets vision. Drop down coming through the flash timing. Looking good, and somehow Jit Boys, he gets the shorty across. Depp gonna be taken down. Pat finds 10. It's just Sugar Zero and Laz left alive. The flash in deep, the drop down, they get themselves onto the spike. Time still dwindling. Laz desperately trying to get them off of this one. He puts a little bit of damage down.
Shoot him!
He hasn't spotted him, and Garnet gets the defuse.
Put us through, and that looked good until all of a sudden that flash hit Depp enough, and then he panic updraft right into the open arms of Garnet's.
To gain some space here at mid, but this is heavily stacked at the moment by ZETA. 3 players strong. The flash out Depp trying to play off the back of it. 10's gonna find first blood. Pat taken out.
Spike
Down
down.
as well, getting involved. Now they know where the spike is at. Dash to the opposite side of bench here. Garnet sees it in the smoke. They flush him out. Get a pot shot. Gun barrel. Spotted. They continue to inch up. Fox finds Laz. Suddenly a 2v2. Another noted. The push comes in. It's a 1v1 and Sugar Zero.
Potentially dicey.
Darts did not land though. Jit Boys.
Cage trigger.
Tag down to 70, didn't get the reveal. Sets up for the shorty. Expecting the push. Flashes come across. He's still going to be good for 1. Pat with covering fire. Finds 2. 10 and Laz both going to be taken down. Depp only able to find 1, and again, it's going to be Sugar Zero looking to clutch this out, but look at where the spike is. You have to get through Pat. His position noted. Paranoia goes across. The counter swing out. Window already broken. Garnet's looking for the push, and it's not being watched at all. Depp and Crow get taken down. Garnet's with a monstrous flank finds him, and Sugar Zero this time cannot be the hero. Eliminated.
There's just almost no way here. Now with it being watched by Fox, yeah, he's good for the final. Nobody reacts to it from Zeta. They're just completely, I mean, the window was already broke, so they didn't quite hear it, but there was at least potentially some indication that that was happening, but completely the protocols just fell apart there for Zeta.
Avoids getting chipped up, but that Paranoia cuts across, finds a couple, drop down into the smoke, and Jit Boys again, finding the opening kill. Crow here in hell needs to hold tight, but he cannot. Garnet gets him in the end. They tap onto the spike. 3 players left to try to make it happen. Cruz, Jit Boys both going to fall. Sugar Zero going to be taken down. Laz finds Garnets. That's the diffuser taken out. Swap over onto the shorty. He needs the kill. He finds it. The Hunter's Fury opened up. He eats the shot. One more to try to finish him.
Got it.
The tap back in, and Laz with 4. Breaks open market. All that KJU till now at B. Absolutely worthless, just scrap laying on the floor.
Laz, huge.
But Laz is here, and they are just funneling into him, Garnets.
But he wasn't able to stabilize it. Good timing there from Talon.
Oh, monstrous task here.
Made it just a little bit more difficult. Now, I think it's Talon's turn to go for the timeout. You only get 1 in overtime, right?
One way on the one side. Depp not going into the trap wires. They're a little bit deeper, and eventually it looks like they will get taken out, nullified. Jit Boys, however, able to find 1, but Sugar Zero answers back with 2. Much alive yet again when the team needs him the most. The door going to be shut as 10 lurks on the opposite side of it. That does leave 2 players disconnected now here onto the site. And Garnet is pushing the pace, and that might just be it. He finds them both, and now 10 has to retake versus 3. The door broken open. They know exactly where he is. The Nano Swarm goes across, but Fox finds the headshot. 10 goes down, and Talon will close it 16-14. A 2-0 victory over Zeta.
Phenomenal play here from Talon, and the relief is palpable.